Welcome to day 22 of 28 days of managing life shifts. I have a key question to ask you in this journey. I think this is an important question to ask now. How do you handle when things don't go as planned? How do you manage through it? How do you feel about it when the progress doesn't match the picture you had in your head of when and how you would accomplish that life goal, task, or whatever that you had envisioned in your life? I'm going to be truthful. It's a challenge for me. The struggle is real. Why? Well, partly because I'm a recovering perfectionist. I expect things to go smoothly because I planned them out. They'll line up within the way that I had planned them to be, and that everything will end on time within the time frame in which I had allotted. Yeah, that sounds great. Here's the thing. In reality, really life doesn't flow that way, but really growth and life doesn't follow that type of pattern.
The theme for today is grace in the gap. It's about making peace with the in-between. And what I mean by that is the space between where we thought we would be in life and where we actually are. It's not an excuse to lower our standards. It's permission to keep going even when the picture looks blurry or messy. I've seen on several social media platforms recently this image and visual that I love. It's about consistency. In this image, it has a row of perfectly even glasses filled at the same level, and it's labeled what people think consistency look like. And then at the bottom of that is glasses that are unevenly filled at different levels, and it states what consistency actually looks like. That is actually grace in motion in that second bottom image. Some days you'll feel full, others you'll barely feel like you have a sip left. But what I want to say in that journey is that you're still showing up. What I want you to recognize is that grace is what steadies you actually in life, and growth is what stretches you in life. And you need both in your life, grace and growth. Grace is for those days that you just have to be human. We all are. Growth is for those days when you're ready, game on, let's go. I think here's the challenge for most people, is knowing when to use which one and what in the moment that you're in. When should you provide yourself grace? When should you lean into growth? So today I want you to pause and ask yourself, 1, where do I need to give myself grace? And then the second thing is, where do I need to lean in to my growth? And I call that your growth and grace index. I want you to regularly assess that, maybe once a week, once a month, of your grace and growth index. You don't lose momentum when you pause with a purpose, with intentionality. You only lose it when you forget your progress still counts. Grace isn't the opposite of discipline. It's what makes discipline sustainable. So if you're in the middle of a shift, remember, you're not behind, you're still becoming.